Woo. Oh. Today on the show, my 5 favorite beers to drink this fall. Oh, better make it more than 5 actually. Let's not limit ourselves to a number. These are just the best, these are my favorite, which in turn means these are the best fall beers of 2021. All right, the first beer we're having in this lineup is Hacker Shore Oktoberfest Marzen. In doing research on Oktoberfest beers and what that truly means now that every brewery in the entire country, North America, world is marketing some sort of Oktoberfest, there's actually only 6 breweries that can legitimately say they make an Oktoberfest. They are within the city limits of Munich, Germany. And they have to follow the German beer purity law, or Reinheitsgebot? Reinheitsgebot, can't be right. But to be a true Oktoberfest beer, you have to be from one of those breweries because they only use water, malt, and hops. The style of beer itself is a Marzen. And one of those breweries that ships their beer to America so we can enjoy it is Hacker Shore. Now you'd be stupid to not include an Oktoberfest in a fall beer lineup, and why not have the OG, one of the first ever on that list. Now don't get mad, I don't have a mini stein. I need like a little mini add-on handle. Do they make that? Nice kind of golden copper color. They are just absolutely gorgeous. And this one has a little touch of sweetness more than the others. Cheers. Germany knows, they know how to brew beer. Playing with a corked bat. Ooh, it just tastes like fall. It tastes like if you liquefied your favorite tree. Or maybe how that tree makes you feel when you drink a tree. You take that feeling and you make a beer out of it. That's this. So if you want to have a true Oktoberfest experience, Hacker Shore Oktoberfest. It's damn good. Deep flavor, good sweetness. Since 1417, you can't beat it. He wants your review. Oh, in my nostril.
It's enjoyable. It is way better than American Oktoberfest. I feel like they're just way too bitter.
Lionel does not appreciate the dogging of American Oktoberfest.
Get it from the place where it came from.
The next beer on my list is Bell's Brewing's Double Two-Hearted Ale. The father to the greatest, well, the son, the greatest beer, my favorite beer of all time that has ever been brewed. Good old Bell's Two-Hearted Ale. He's wholesome, he's reliable, hardworking, and never lets you down. Then there's old Daddy Double. You guys have heard about this type of dad, right? Comes around once a year. He's only good for like a couple months and then just goes completely silent. There's no remnants he was ever there. Came in, made a lot of noise, and left. Sorry, boy. 11% alcohol by volume. Shelf life, 3 months. They brew this bad boy in August every year. It's only good till November, so you'll see it on shelves and then you'll blink and he's gone. Did a little bit of gambling, won some money, gave you 50 bucks and peaced out. That'll tide you over, right, for thinking I'm still in your life? This wouldn't be a beer list of mine if there wasn't some super dank, extremely hoppy beer. And I don't care if it's fall and the temps are dropping, I still want hops. I'm not kidding you guys when I say I get so excited every year that this comes out. It's gorgeous, it's super boozy, you only need like 2 or 3 of them. Ugh, just look at it. You know when you walk into your favorite brewery and that just aroma hits you? That is this beer. That is all of those smells, they somehow, how'd they get them in there?
I wish it were winter, we could make it into ice blocks and skate on it. And then melt it in the springtime and drink it.
2.5 times the amount of Centennial hops in the original beer. Pine, citrus, a resinous hop aroma, and a rich malt character. dipper. It's strong and it's boozy, but it gets the job done. It's still somehow easy to drink. I love it. I'm obsessed with it. I keep buying 6-packs of it until Target stops selling them. Craft beer at Target, who would have thought? Whew, that's dank. This one, it's a must. Get it. This next suggestion is a big one. Everybody knows it if they know pumpkin beers. Southern Tier Brewing Company's Pumpkin. But this one's got a little bit of a twist added to it.
Is the twist that you have a larger glass than me? Because unfair. Thank you.
This is their cold brew coffee, Pumpkin Nitro, Imperial Pumpkin Ale, limited time.
Did that growl at you?
Feel the pumpkin. Nitro. Ooh, wow.
Is she frothy?
Who's got the big glass now?
I do. I win.
So there's not too many pumpkin beers that I love, but every year I have always found having a pumpkin such a delight. It's like way more of a full beer. It's not that like thin, I don't know, like a thin beer, a thin pumpkin beer is like atrocious to me. Pumpkin's always like thicker, almost like a barrel-aged stout, kind of like fully fills your mouth. I hated it when I said it. 8.6% alcohol by volume. These come in 13.6 cans. Cheers. Also, shout out beer under glass. Oh, baby. Instantly. It's like foamy and creamy and good, and then like so much going on in the, ooh. Do you love it?
Yeah. I think there's a fire in the bedroom.
What the hell?
No! Hell no!
Damn. This is like my number one.
There's no beer like this. It hits on everything it says. You can taste the coffee. The smell of it is like that creamy, pumpkin-y, kind of Halloween-y smell. Southern Tier is like one of the only breweries that does it correctly, and it is the Rolls Royce of pumpkin beer.
It's just like a nice love hug of fall.
If you find it, buy it all.
All of it.
Am I a Cardinals fan this year? I might be a Cardinals fan. Watching a little Thursday Night Football. One of my favorite things to do, breakfast for dinner. No brainer. I made 5 egg and avocado street tacos, some ghost pepper Colby Jack cheese. But you're here for beer. Founders Barrel-Aged Velvet Rush. If you know me, I'm a barrel-aged dude, barrel-aged boy. I've been to the Festival of Barrel-Aged Beer about 6 times. I love the whole culture. Silence your phone. So in the fall, I really start drinking the barrel-aged stouts. And being a Michigan boy and loving Founders, I'm always looking for the next big Founders beer. And that beer is Founders Velvet Rush Imperial Brown Ale, brewed with coffee, chocolate, vanilla, and milk sugar, aged in bourbon barrels. But breakfast food and barrel-aged stouts to me are such a great combination. Another big boy, 11.1% alcohol by volume. It's a good sharing beer. Borrowing elements from both high-end craft cocktails and moody jazz clubs, Velvet Rush takes the bourbon barrel-aged brown ale up an octave with free-flowing notes of coffee, chocolate, vanilla, milk, sugar. Cheers. Kind of get that morning coffee chocolate and then go right for a taco. Beer. Taco. Oh my God, it's so delightful. This platter is everything. What are we doing here, huh? To me, fall and winter are all about beer pairings, and this is the pairing. Velvet Rush, available in 4-packs. Rush and go get it. I hate him. So earlier in the video, we paid homage to the real deal Holyfield Oktoberfest. This, however, is my favorite brewery.
That's your favorite brewery?
Three Floyds is my favorite brewery. If I had to pick one.
I feel like you say that about like 10 breweries.
Because of Zombie Dust and because of Dark Lord Day, like they do the hoppy well and they do the barrel age really well. And they didn't sell out to like a bigger company. So this bad boy, a Marzen style fest beer brewed with the finest German malted barley, aromatic Bavarian noble hops, and traditional lager yeast.
So is it still pronounced beer if it's B-I-E-R?
Yeah, because it's just like the German spelling, but they still say beer.
It was the greatest beer in all the world.
It says it's one of the few beers that remain true to the tradition of fest beers. Yeah, well. This is on my list here. Another beautiful copper tone color. All right, Munsterfest, and the name comes from Three Floyds being located in Munster, Indiana. Also sounds very German. Cheers. I love it so much. It's like, it's hoppier though. Like it's clearly not a true Oktoberfest for sure, but I like that this is like the Americanized version. This is like Americanized Chinese food to Chinese food. It's great. It's very different and not true to the real thing, but it's great. They made it like better. I just basically want hops added to everything, and I feel like Three Floyds has the best hops.
Well then get an IPA.
It's malty. It's sweet, it's smooth. If you like Oktoberfest or you wanna like Oktoberfest, but you need a little bit more Americanization into it, this is your beer. We love root vegetables in the fall, and this one's not far off. Sweet Potato Ale by Bent River Brewing Company, Rock Island, Illinois. Get bent. 4.8% alcohol by volume. Medium-bodied American wheat ale, brewed with sweet potatoes, cinnamon, nutmeg, ginger, allspice, and cloves. So, autumn. Some people have such a thing about pumpkin beers, like they hate pumpkin, they don't want a pumpkin beer, stop pushing pumpkin on us, that's fine. Bent River's website makes a point on their menu to say, not a pumpkin beer. We get it. Everything but the kitchen sink and pumpkins. No kitchen sinks and no... Looks like beer. Dang. This baby's marketed as one of their most highly anticipated beers every single year. Cheers. It's every meal you've had in October and that you're gonna have in November. Liquefied, fermented, and boozed. Wow, that is potpourri. You wanna try this?
Yeah, that's nice.
It's Pilgrim Cologne.
That's really good.
It's smooth, it's holiday-y.
It's festive.
It's festive, it's just so, like if you're looking for that beer, you know, I mean, I'm kind of saying it, but you know. If you're looking for that taste, if you're looking for holidays in a beer that's not super boozy, Sweet Potato Ale. Sweet Potato Ale.
It's perfect. It's what I want every pumpkin beer to taste like.
Bent River, I know how good it is, but this one really delivered.
Can you go pick up some more of this?
So guys, those are the best, my favorite, fall beers of 2021. Let me know in the comments, what beers did I miss? What are the go-to autumn beers that you're drinking that people should know? I'd love to try them, and I'll see you again for another video. And soon enough, we'll be in winter beers. Oh, they're gonna be dark and boozy. Also, if you're interested, stick around after the bumper in this video. Ellie and I had one beer that was surely gonna make this list by the label and the brewery and just the vibe it gave off, and it quickly went so beware of that one.
Holding on to the hand of self-destruction. And I'm back to a place that I left a long time ago. Just give me a sec while I smoke this cigarette. My aching body feels better still.
You're so excited for this one.
I'm so pumped. Like my hair's even pumped. Do you see this energy?
Abita Brewing's Pecan Ale. Go nuts!
I do like that part.
5.2% alcohol by volume, and this is bottled by Abita in Abita Springs, Louisiana.
It also has biscuit malts.
There's nothing more fall than like this beer. I think if you had to pick a beer just visually from a bottle, would you do the honors and crack that for us?
I guess the woman does have to do all the
Oh,
work.
whoa, whoa.
Shall I film and edit your videos as well?
Pow.
Nice pour.
It smells heavenly.
Ooh, it's so nutty.
The smell is very lovely. The flavor's slightly
The smell is better than the
uneventful.
flavor.
It's not bad.
It's kind of thin.
It's just not anything.
I think it's tough when a label's so appealing and like you think pecan, 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 and it comes in and it's kind of like, it kind of feels watered down, or it kind of just feels like the flavor doesn't come through as much as you want it to. This one's kind of a letdown.
You know, I had such high hopes.
And Abita makes great beer.
You put a pun on the label, go nuts. I was ready to go nuts.
She wanted to go nuts, dude. I think this is a pass.
Yeah,
If you see this
just keep on walking.
and you like flavor and full-bodied beers, don't buy it.
What do YouTubers do? Like and subscribe or comment 10 times if you want us to